This is one of two reviews of things that I've been sent by photographyandcinema.com. In this video I'm going to be looking at this Pico Dolly kit. Now looking at the side of the box here, it gives you some kind of idea as to what this is. It's like a small dolly designed for compact cameras. It's the kit version, which means it comes with that arm there rather than just the bottom bit here. And as you can see from the packaging here, the package includes the Pico Dolly, a friction arm and a shark clip. On the back of the box it's got a few pictures as to what you can do with it, but without further ado, let's get inside the box. Well, we'll open up this cardboard box here, we'll put this card to one side and I'll just unpackage everything. And here is everything inside the box. You've got the Pico Dolly, the arm, the shark clip and a little instruction booklet. At least I thought it was instructions, but it just turns out to be a few different pictures. So without any instructions I'm going to have to figure this out on my own. Well, this is obviously the friction arm. Now this is quite a clever thing actually. In the middle here you'll be able to see, if you look closely, just some teeth there. It's all metal this, so if we tighten that up there, that holds that quite rigid. Now this thing on this arm is on this one on the right isn't actually part of that arm, so we'll just take that off. That was just stored on there in the packaging. So as you can see now, we've got the arm here. It's the same at both ends. Either end you've got like a ball joint here with a tripod screw on it. Now if we unscrew the middle bit, those go all floppy. Either end completely loose, which means you can put them in any position you want. You've also got this kind of sleeve around the edge so you can rotate them into any position that you fancy. And then once you get them where you want, you tighten up that middle thread screw thing again and everything goes rigid. The arm goes rigid as well as the ball joints at either end, so I think that's quite impressive. Now it's all metal, everything on it's metal, both ends, all the screw threads, all the nuts and everything. The only thing isn't is that plastic knob in the middle there. Now let's have a look at the Pico Dolly. Again, very well made. Everything is metal, apart from of course these nice plastic wheels, which I presume are off some sort of skateboard or something. The bottom's all metal. You can see you've got a couple of holes there in the middle and then a screw thread in the middle there as well. If we loosen these things here, this enables you to adjust the axles to whatever angle you want and then just tighten them up again. And they stay in position to enable you to do movements like this. Now why would you want to do that? Well, I'll demonstrate that later on, but let's put this thing together first of all. So that bit that I took off before there, the middle bit of that I need to attach to the screw on the bottom of the Pico Dolly, the one in the middle, and that's to hold the bottom of the arm. So we'll screw the arm into it and tighten that up. So we've got the arm in there now. Let's just attach the shark clip to it. Now the shark clip is actually made out of plastic. Inside there you've got rubber bits at either end there which are quite grippy to hold whatever you put in it, and then it's got a screw thread which we're just tightening up now. Now the idea of the shark clip is to hold small compact cameras. I'm going to demonstrate that with my Lumix LX3 camera. And you open it wide like this, put your camera inside and just let it close on the camera like that. And then you can put the camera at any angle, of course, using that friction arm and just get it exactly how you want. And then you can make movements like this with your videos. Now that just leaves one thing for me to figure out. What's this bit here? I wasn't too sure for a while until I saw that square bit of metal on the end. Again, it's an all metal part. I thought, I've seen that somewhere before, and it's in a hot shoe. It's about the size of a hot shoe, so let's try and slide that into there, and yes, it fits perfectly. So the idea is then you tighten up that bottom screw thread to hold your camera by its hot shoe, and then you can hold the camera like this. But I'm not going to be using this camera for videoing. I'm going to use my Sony HX100V, so we'll just put that one on the Pico Dolly and we'll do some test footage with it. Now first off, my garage floor that I was using is rather rough. As you can see here on the camera, it's producing a lot of CMOS wobble. So what I needed to do was put something nice and flat down like this board. As you can see now, I've got a nice smooth run. So now everything's ready, I thought it might be a bit of fun to get a couple of friends together and demonstrate some typical shots that you might see in Hollywood blockbusters. And this final one is my favourite. Just imagine that the Muppet is Roy Scheider. The wheels on the Pico Dolly can be adjusted to perform very tight manoeuvres, as you can see from this circular shot of a pound coin. So there you go, that's my review of the Pico Dolly, a very interesting product that enables videographers to add a bit of flair and excitement to their video productions. Now this comes in at a very sensible $99. Now you know how photography equipment can get quite ridiculous, and this is very well made, so I think that's quite a reasonable price. So there you go, that's the Pico Dolly. Now remember, I did get two things from photographyandcinema.com. The other one is the grip, which you can also see the video review of on my channel as well. But for the moment, thanks for watching.